No, that is your mind helping you to survive, helping you to keep it pushing. And what we don't understand is a lot of who we are is not who we were. Let me say that again. A lot of who we are is not who we were. And it's not because of necessarily good things.
It seems random, but I got purpose. Things coming together so beautifully. One day, it all makes sense. Just you wait and see. Take this journey with me. Purposely random, purposely random, purposely random, purposely random.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Annalise, and this is a podcast, Purposely Random, a podcast by Annalise. Let's get into the theme song. Got to take care of, got to take care of, got to take care of your mind. No, free your emotions, explore your thoughts, bring the subconscious into the forefront of your being. Find peace, be okay with not being okay every day. Yeah. Got to take care of, got to take care of, got to take care of your mind. Oh, got to take care of, got to take care of, got to take care of your mind. I had to hit that chorus the second time. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of funky. That's probably gonna be on the next couple of episodes because we're gonna be talking about mental health. Pew, 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 pew. You guys know that I am in love with mental health, and I'm an advocate for it. Learning what is going on with me inside of this mind, inside of the subconscious. How did my mind help me survive? And now it's pushing me forward. Y'all like that little spoken word voice? But no, really, how did my mind help me survive? By putting up blockades and distraction techniques. And have y'all ever been in this place where somebody's like, remember when such and such happened? And you're like, I really cannot remember. They're like, no, it was horrible. You really don't remember that. And you're like, no, that is your mind helping you to survive, helping you to keep it pushing. And what we don't understand is a lot of who we are is not who we were. Let me say that again. A lot of who we are is not who we were. And it's not because of necessarily good things. We've learned there's a lot of learned behavior. I know that when I opened up to such and such in the past, they told all my secrets. So now I don't tell anybody anything. I don't have any friends because I can't trust anybody. You learn that behavior. So now we're trying to unlearn those behaviors. First, learn what those behaviors are. We talk about being real. You got to know what your truth is. So, hey, being real, what's really going on? And then now that I know what's going on, how do I go about navigating if I want to keep living this life the way it is, or do I want to keep it pushing into a new direction? That might be scary because I've never lived this life. Angela's just been this Angela for 29 years. How do I become someone new? Um, the reason why I want to talk about mental health right now is because, child, ooh, child, there is so much going on right now, and it is too tough to try to do it alone. It's too tough to try to process it all by yourself with the tools that you might already have. So I'm trying to give you new tools or help you resharpen those old tools. Let's talk about mental health and emotional health. Actually, mental health is emotional and mental health. I just made it up. Okay, let's talk about it. I got a paper today, because I was writing some stuff down. There's going to be a little bit more preparation for these because I want you guys to understand the terminology so we can speak the same language. So, mental health is a state of well being in which The individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Mental health influences your thoughts and actions. It covers three main types of well being: psychological, social, and emotional. It's the state of your mental health. That can be anything from your stress management to how well you maintain relationships with others. And you guys know that we talk a lot about that because these other people around us be causing us a lot of stress, and trying to navigate these relationships is tough. Even right now, listen, we are sitting here, Black people are saying our lives matter. What you got some racist people saying all lives matter. It shouldn't be a conversation about that. We shouldn't be like, but me too. You're saying all lives matter, so why is mine not important? Why is this house on fire not important? And I don't want to get too much into the politics or something that I'm very passionate about, because um I want to keep it to the mental health and the emotional health for this episode, but I do want to apply it to real life situations. So uh, we're stressed out. We got the COVID-19, people not wearing the mask, people are wearing the mask. There's no vaccine, there's no real plan to make us like not have this new normal life. Um, there's the economy that's tripping. You got people not giving you the money. You got to worry about your bills. It's just so much stress going on. And so mental health is such a great tool to help you deal with that stress, deal with the people, deal with the world, deal with figuring out how to be a person in the world, and deal with your emotions. There's a song by, I think it's by Luke James. Dude, he was from Star. It's like, deal with your emotions. Ooh, everything is open. So you guys got to learn how to deal with your emotions. So emotional health is having both the awareness of your emotions and the ability to manage and express those feelings in an age appropriate manner. So that's saying I can't expect a 2-year-old to be able to explain to me why they're having a temper tantrum, but I can expect a 29-year-old to express those emotions. The thing is, sometimes we are dealing with so much trauma that we stop growing in these areas. So we're not age appropriate because we haven't matured to that age as of yet because of traumas in our life. For me, I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression. I have since I was a child. A lot of it had to do with dealing with being someone that is of mixed heritage, of mixed race. My father is a white man, my mother is a Black woman. And at that time, it wasn't the fun, funky, fresh thing to do or to be. Um, there was the whole you're not white enough to be white, you're not Black enough to be Black, and you don't fit in. So there was that. There was also me being overweight. There was also me being very into Jesus. Like I love the Lord. Um, I always would talk about him, and people would make fun of me. I was really in love with Jesus, and I was talking about him all the time because he was my friend. And people would pick on me. I didn't have any friends at all when I was growing up. Like at church, they were saying that I was a white girl. At school, I don't even know. They would just call me everything under the sun. And I would just sit there and play all by myself. And I would sing songs to myself. And I would make up different voices. That really hit me. Um, and that developed a lot of different things in my life when it comes to opening up to other people, being vulnerable with them, and maintaining friendships with people, and also how I viewed myself. No one really saw me back then. They only saw attributes of me, but they didn't see me and wanted to be my friend. They just wanted to make fun of me. And when someone did see me and really, like, when as I got older, I clung to that. I was like, give me more, give me more, give me. I wanted it all. But then I also retreat. It's a weird thing where I'm like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Oh, now you're not paying attention to me so much. Now I got to go to this other side. Um, so I have learned through going to therapy that these are learned behaviors, that we're all really open and we all are innocent and we all learn these different behaviors by way of our mind and people around us trying to protect us. So now we're going to be talking about things like negative coping skills and positive coping skills. And this is going to be a series about mental health. And uh, I'm excited to share what I've learned with you guys, and hopefully can get some more engagement so we can get into more conversation. And I'm going to express more and more of my life to you and what I'm going through due to COVID and this new 2020 life, and this been systematic racism that has been surrounding the world and the United States in particular, and how that needs to be reformed. So we're going to be talking about all of that in these upcoming episodes. But let's get into a red flag. For me, a big red flag is one-way communication. So there was a person in my life that the only time that I could reach them is when they were reaching out to me and when they wanted something. And I just finally woke up one day and I was like, I just can't do this anymore. You're not for me. Why, when I need your help or when I want to talk to you, I'm getting ignored or your phone can stay ringing. But when you call me, if I don't answer, you get an attitude, a high altitude where it's a high attitude. Um, and I just realized that there's a lot of self-serving people in this world. And it's time for us to wake up and become less self-serving. Yes, have self-love and self-compassion, but also have compassion. Let's not forget about the compassion. Let's be there for other people. Let's love other people. Let's be kind and rewind. Rewind that attitude, rewind that pride, rewind that ego, and put it back into ourselves so we can get it together. That's all I got for you guys today. And as always, be real, be you, do what you came here to do, and be the light that you want to see. Peace.
It seems random, but I got purpose. Things coming together so beautifully. One